Everybody knows when the bank makes a loan, they create a deposit in the name of the borrower. If a bank customer borrows money, which means there is an increase in private debt, more deposits enter the system, and they will become the financial assets of whoever will hold these financial assets, which will probably be the person that the borrower is paying using the loan. And so these financial assets are, in fact, the savings in the economy. So you can say not that the savings are funding the lending of the banks, but in fact, it's exactly the opposite. That the bank lending funds the savings. Every time I bump into a document which is claiming that the policy goals are to increase savings and reduce debt, I'm completely I found that bizarre. And because debt and savings are the two sides of the same coin. When you have your savings invested, I don't know, in a corporate security, that's a debt of the company. If you have your savings in treasury securities, that's debt of the government. If you have your savings in cash and banknotes, that's a debt of the central bank. And if you have your savings in a bank deposits, that's a liability of your bank. So every dollar of savings in a monetary economy, of course, it's all different if you talk about an economy with no money, where people save corn, save food for the future, save materials, and that's a completely different world. But in a monetary economy, savings are financial assets, and every financial asset has a financial liability. The macro goal should not be to reduce debt, but rather to monitor the composition of debt across different sectors in a way that this is conducive of growth and job creation. And the concern for funding productive capacity and productive investment is of course a very serious one, which the Eurozone could realize in a fairly simple way by moving forward with a public infrastructure plan that they've been talking about for a year now, with very small amount of money. It should be funded by the ECB, directly or indirectly, it doesn't really matter, and be a common plan shared by the Eurozone countries to enhance the public infrastructure in Europe, which is desperately in need of revamping and improvements across all countries, not just Greece, but Germany also.